Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. I figure I might as well take a quick trip back to the shop here, because I need to buy myself a shield in this game. It's important, because, you know, obviously I will use the shield a lot. Yeah, probably. Anyway, I didn't explain this in Oracle of Seasons, but if you see a tree like this, you can now collect some extra seeds. It's pretty nice if you need a refill on Ember Seeds. It's pretty nice, gotta say. Actually, real quick, while I was up in this general vicinity, I could have burned a tree and I didn't. I might want to go ahead and do. See these little trees here? You can burn them down. Yo, found myself more money. That's nice. Paid off that shield, that's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Let's go to the first dungeon now. It's about time. I mean, Oracle of Ages is just making me go for ages and ages before I can finally make my way. This part's kind of weird, actually, because, like, some of the trees you burn down will stay gone forever, others won't. This one won't. Like, this one that I burned down here will always be gone. This one will not. I don't understand why. It's kind of a weird and arbitrary thing, but it is what it is. There's a gate up there, but I can't do anything about that, so... Hello? No way! It's too scary. It's pitch black inside that grave beneath the tree. Shut up! It's no good if we get scared. Besides, it might come out. The ghost. Oh no! Ghosts are terrifying! Why were we in the graveyard in the first place? Truly no one knows. There's yet another heart piece there to torment me forever. I can't believe it. We can burn down some little trees here to find ourselves a nice secret place. It's pretty dark in here. Might as well light things up a little bit. Finally, I can see what I could have already seen in the dark because of, you know, this is not on the Game Boy and I'm not in a dark room, but I got myself a graveyard key. I wonder if that would be useful in any capacity. Probably not. I can't think of a single use for a graveyard key right about now. How about you? Guess I'm just stuck here forever. Hey look, a place for the graveyard key. That's awful convenient. Anyway, there's a nice little place over there that I can't get to, so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and ignore everything. This crow is impossible to damage until it flies at you. Just so we're clear, crows cannot be harmed until they fly at you. Always remember this, kids. It might save your life one day. Level 1, the Spirit's Grave. There's my favorite eyeballs staring at me no matter which direction I go. So, here's the thing you might notice with Oracle of Ages over Oracle of Seasons. Oracle of Ages is a lot more action-oriented in the way the gameplay is set up. Oracle of Ages, on the other hand, tends to be more of a puzzle solver. So this is especially evident in dungeons where you'll find in Seasons you're going to be combating various enemies while doing a few puzzles here and there, where in Ages, it's pretty much the opposite. You'll be doing a whole bunch of puzzles and occasionally having some combat. So, you know, I think it's a nice mixture, especially if you have both games, because obviously, you know, it's a nice little thing. So you got this little cube thing here, which you noticed earlier. If you put it in the slot while it is blue, blue means go in the Oracle universe, whereas any other color does not mean go. Turns out. I didn't look at the map. I could do that if I want. This looks like a fire, I guess? I don't know, it could be... All right, here, you know what? All right, this looks like a ring that has a little banana on top of it. It's slightly angled at a 45-degree angle. I'm sure you see it. If you don't see it, well, that's fine. It's just me, and I'm the crazy one. Don't worry, it's fine. I like this little room, by the way, because, like, you remember the map that I literally just looked at, and this ghost here that takes entirely too many hits to kill? Remember that? Remember that? You see what I'm seeing here? You see it yet? Probably not. It's probably not important in the slightest, but you know, it's a neat little thing. It's a map of the dungeon, by the way. Whoops, I actually didn't mean to come down here. So there's a lot of doors that just kind of close behind you forever, and I don't really get it. In this case, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for that door to close, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things. Anyway, I want to push this up. Got ourselves a nice little room here. There's a compass. A compass, you say? Now, if you remember that room over to the right, there was an icon or something over this way. I mean, you can already tell just looking at the map, there's a treasure chest over to the left. The old trick of poke the wall and blow it up, except this time, you can actually just use ember seeds. I, for some reason, frequently thought I needed bombs to actually get this. You don't. Spoiler alert, you're not getting bombs in this dungeon, so it's just one of those things. Yeah, got myself a ring. I can appraise that later, probably. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice little secret that I enjoy the presence of. As per usual, there is a key hidden somewhere, but wherever could it reside? Right here, turns out. I should probably actually switch over to the shield or something, because I don't want to accidentally use any ember seeds in an unneeded fashion. That would just be silly. And I do not wish to be silly. Silly is just not very becoming of the hero of legend known as G-Guy. It's just not, all right? Just so we're clear, this is the first dungeon that will introduce the weird moving platforms. Not very weird right now, but you know what I'm talking about. So the trick here, obviously, is I needed to approach in that exact fashion, otherwise I would not be able to get myself a gosh seed over in this gosh darn chest. Bringing back the vintage jokes. Surely I am hilarious. What is over here, I wonder? I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know, vaguely. I think that leads to the boss, so I do not wish to go that way. I will instead go this way, though. Hello? Oh no, it is a spooky ghost and his ghostly friends! Not his ghostly friends! Oh no! See, if the ghosts get on top of you, they make you all sluggish and slow, and this is the part where I just kind of swing my sword in the wrong direction. Sometimes Mr. Ghostman just charges you anyway. Not overly difficult, but I mean, it's the first mini-boss. But yeah, like I mentioned before, these will take you back to the entrance of the dungeon, except for that one in Gnarled Root Dungeon, which for some reason just doesn't, and I still don't understand. But you know what? It's fine. Got a lot of the same enemies in here, though. And it seems that I need a key. I know where it is, because there's a room I passed up, and I should probably have gone to go there, but I didn't. And it wasn't up to the left, because that's, again, pretty sure the boss room. I mean, I can look at the map, and you can easily tell that that is exactly what that is. Don't want to go there, that's for sure. No, see, I didn't go this way. I thought maybe I would not go this way, just to be different. It was a mistake, however. Sadly, I am not flawless in every way. So the trick in this room is that you just gotta go to the left and then to the right. But in my case, I went to the right and then the left. Because as everyone knows, I'm a rebel who does everything in reverse. There's the small key I was missing. Finally, I can progress in an onward fashion. That's what I desire in my life. progression. Feels nice, honestly. Just, you know, being able to progress, having to walk all the way back around like some sort of Ferris wheel that never stops. It's kind of a weird analogy I've decided to make here, but it is the one that I chose to make. The famous 3-block wall puzzle. Always a treat every single time. Get back here, Stalfos, you are not my friend. Sure, there's a lot of pottery in these parts. I don't know what to do with pottery, unfortunately. See, this is the part where I'm gonna need my ember seeds. Yo, staircase. Good. Got ourselves another Zelda 1 item room, but this time there's a croissant in the center. Or it's the power bracelet. I mean, you can just sure. Yeah, press the button and then the plus thing to lift heavy objects. Wow, I got myself the power bracelet and I can do that thing that it said. I am so lucky. All right, well, now that I have the power bracelet, unlike a certain Link to the Past, if I walk up to these things, I can now push them whether I have the power bracelet equipped or not. Doesn't give me any, oof, this is heavy text all the time. But if I want to lift it, I will in fact need to equip the thing. So now I can lift up pottery and throw it, and sometimes there will be stuff underneath the pots. Other times, not so much. I don't think there's actually anything in the pots. I think it's always underneath. So like, I think if you push a pot, it will reveal its contents. Also, this is another thing. Like I demonstrated already, you can push pots onto switches. Like this switch that won't stay down unless you push the pot on top of it. It's an interesting little dynamic, considering, like, this game is pretty based off of Link's Awakening, and you could not push pots in that game, so it's kind of a neat little twist on what the already established formula was, I guess. Got ourselves a boss key, though. It was just kind of hanging out over here at the beginning of the dungeon, and yeah, it's fine. We're using this warp, but we're actually using it for a different means of travel. Talk about weird. Actually, I wanted to go back up here, because this is where the boss was, remember? I clearly do not. It's fine, though. I remembered now. Unlike Oracle of Seasons, this time we definitely have the Wallmaster variety. The ones that fall from the ceiling and try to get all grabby. So you gotta be careful of those guys. They take a pretty hefty beating before they die, so, you know. A lot like, what I mentioned before, bosses in Oracle of Seasons tend to be more action-oriented, while the ones in Ages, obviously there's action involved, but there's a little bit of a puzzle element to it as well, because now I gotta lift off this guy's jack-o'-lantern if I want to actually be able to damage the core inside. This guy is doing a hefty amount of damage to me, and I really wish he would stop. I don't think he has that much health, but, you know, I also could be a little bit more aggressive than I have been, probably, but, you know, it's fine. This is the first boss, you know, he's a little bit tricky, maybe, not really, but, you know. Anyway, yo, I found myself a little, eternal spirit. It's an essence of time. Even after life ends, it speaks across time to the heart. Wow, I did it. I got a thing. I'm the best. Cool, and etc. Wow, flower petals for me. I love flower petals. It's me, the Maker Tree. I hear an essence echoing in the western woods. Can you go there? I don't know, maybe. If I feel like it. Anyway. Next time, I think we're done in Labrina for a bit. Gotta go back and see what up in Holdrum. That might be a fun time. I'll see you later, and goodbye.